One day, I will rise from the loam and the ashes of Slay the Spire misery, and I will complete Ascension level 9 as the Ironclad and the Defect, and then Ascension level 10 as the Silent at some point as well. Level 8, haha, haha, I laugh in your face, elites are tougher. Don't make me laugh, I don't get out of bed for anything less than bosses are tougher. No malware bites, it's not the time, let's begin. I know I said we'd be the Silent, but I decided to not be the Silent this time, and the reason for this was quite simple indeed. Excuse me, thank you. Thank you. Is because sadly, by my standards, the Silent is still one level ahead. So I do want to mix it up, but I think it's also undeniable. Ascension level 9 is proving to be a sticking point I would like to be able to pass through. And then I'm hoping that it's going to be, well, you know, like Team Unity recently had a kind of similar situation. We came back to PUBG, and we're getting our butt kicked. Shrug it off is beautiful. Thank you so much. Lose attack potion, receive ornamental fan. Certainly I would consider that a fair trade. Give me a battle trance. And then you know what? When in Rome, I'm going to ask you to remove a basic defend. Because we can. And we got nothing better to do with our money for now. We were getting our butt kicked. And normally, I'm not saying we're the greatest players in PUBG history. Of course, that would be very foolish of us to assume. However, you know, we've won a few games, mostly because of Austin. I think I can make it work. I swear. I know we've been taking it over and over, but mostly because of Austin. I don't think anybody's going to deny that. We take 7 damage if we kill this guy. So we take less. We take 3 because of Ornamental Fan. But, you know, Mouth brings the heat. Dan has his moments. I have my moments. We finally won 1. What happened after we won 1? We won 2. I am taking Wild Strike. 2 in a row. Pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. 20. We're not... with Battle Trance, there's a chance we could draw Perfected Strike again. It's unlikely, but it could happen. And we're guaranteed to get Battle Trance. No, we're not guaranteed to get Battle Trance. 12-6-6. So, it is going to put a wound in our deck, but we're going to get 4 blocks, so we're taking 6 damage. It's nice to see enemy intense again. In fact, Battle Trance feels... I think you are most likely to kill. Battle Trance feels really nice right now. Because even if we draw dazes, at least it purges the dazes from the deck faster. Well, you know, gets it done. We're not going to do 24 damage in all likelihood. Oh, actually, we stand a very good chance to draw Perfected Strike. And we didn't. But we still got you. It is going to add a wound, so we have to be careful about when we play it. But I think to save damage, it's a good time. Right, energy. This is going okay so far. Wild Strike, you always got to be a little careful of. By the way, I thought that Battle Trance exhausted. So the fact that I saw it again there just temporarily, like, blew my mind. That went just fine. I don't think we need that. I'm trying to stay, like, focused on our deck archetype right now. Perfected. That's basically, like, 6 extra damage added. Actually, it's probably like 7 because we have a Wild Strike. And I'm assuming it counts itself as well, but I might be wrong. This is the dream come true. You bash. I'm tempted to Wild Strike because it's decent damage, and I'm tempted to Battle Trance, but we'll err on the side of caution and hope that we draw Perfected next turn. Thankfully, we did. Definitely going to pop the Dex Potion if we're going to play defenses. Which we might play 1. Next turn we're going to have Bash, so we're probably not going to play it. Take it slow. And then we hope for good draw here. It's actually going pretty okay right now. We're going to draw. We're hoping for, I guess not Bash. Maybe a Wild Strike, but anything will kill him next turn. It puts us way ahead of our usual curve. That was really good. Vira, totally fine. We'll take another Shrug. Very happy to see him. Lantern, also great. I think you strike while the iron's hot. You get a chance to fight these elites, you take them. Well, Can't always get what you wanna. But Perfected Strike and Strike is a kill. Well, Perfected Strike by itself is a kill because of Vyra now. That's awesome. So we'll just shrug with our second action. Take 2 damage. Just trying to hang in there. You know, we don't have to kill them quickly. As long as we just make sure that they're, you know, they don't kill us in the process. I could do 14 damage to you pretty easily next turn. It's not a guarantee, but 2 strikes will do it now because of Vyra. Oh, okay. Alternatively, you could draw 4 dazes. It's okay. Just do it like that. I want to take none. Much better. Alright, 2 strikes, 1 wild strike. I am very pleased with this deck so far. We're going to play it slow because there's no rush. He added 2 dazes, we get rid of 3. We put up, you know, enough block to take no damage. Bottled Lightning. I guess we would always like to start with the Battle Trance. And I actually think a Whirlwind... I like Armaments upgraded as well. You know what? I will. Then we can upgrade cards. But, we didn't miss out on... We might have been able to buy that, but I don't even ever take that. I will take a 3rd Shrug, actually. And I know it seems like... I was going to say we do have more Shrugs, yeah. I'm basically just piecemeal replacing the Defends with Shrugs. And I'm hoping that, you know, it's unseen or not as easy to see. Right, we can't draw anymore, that's correct. Kind of hate it, because we're going to draw a wound, but why not do damage, right? This guy's got to go too. Take 6. I mean, we heal for 6. It's a wash, more or less. We'll get him. Anyway, I feel good about this deck. We're replacing our Shrugs, or our Defends with Shrugs, hoping it has an unseen effect, because it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I think a 2nd Perfected Strike is just beautiful here. And of course, we draw both on turn 1, and of course, we're very happy to see that. Because of Lantern. I wasn't about to say anything salty, I promise you that. We can't even get... Oh, you know what? We can get Ornamental Fan, because we can play Whirlwind for 0. Look at that. Made some boneheaded plays last time. Nobody... Doesn't matter. He's dead. Nobody would dispute that more than myself. But hey, look at that. I think we can afford to skip it. Your mileage may vary. Alright, so we have a 16-card deck. This is the best I've felt about this in a while. Now let's see what we can get for a power here. We don't exhaust many cards. I think Inflame, it's basically like we got a strength potion. So I feel a little like that's not as good as we would have liked, but oh well. I think I don't really want to hit you for 32, but I don't want to play a Shrug in the hopes of getting a Perfected Strike. You know, it is what it is. I would very much like to... No! I thought he was at 70 that he flips over, but because of his HP, it's different now. Oh well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. He tells himself. Times 4. We don't heal to full anyway, is all I'm trying to say. And in this case, why not do a little extra damage like that? We're going to make it through just fine, and I think it's a testament to the quality of the deck right now that despite the fact that it kind of looks like we made a major mistake, for right, we can't draw anymore, that's okay. For right now, it looks like everything's going to be fine. You know, we don't heal to full after the boss fight anyway, so it's not, in my opinion, it's not a major loss. This guy's not flipping, which is good news for us. Keep making me frail, buddy. Doesn't matter to me at all. He's toast. Okay, everything went fine. Deck's in a good spot. None of these are worth it, in my opinion. Maybe Brutality. I'm going to take Velvet Choker. And it brings me no pleasure to take Velvet Choker. It cuts off like a huge archetype. It cuts off any kind of combo building. But we can play 2 Perfected Strikes in a single turn. Now, why am I taking Velvet Choker? Because previously, I think we can take Left Path here. Previously, I would never think to take Velvet Choker. because I assume that it's bad. 7, 6. I'm gonna shrug. No, you know what? Don't even shrug. Just do something like that. We can still play 2 perfected strikes if we draw them anyway. Look at that. The reason I'm taking it is because I've been losing a lot, like really every single run. Probably should have shrugged first, but if I can try something different, maybe with a relic that has the potential for me to have underrated it, why not, right? So 31-13, it's 44 plus 7. It definitely will not kill you. So I think we'll play it like that. It's a good thing about being able to fudge the numbers because of Burning Blood. Now, 13, 9, 7, 13 is not enough. So we'll shrug. Shrug. I honestly don't want to put wounds unless it kills an enemy, I think. Or comes close, at least. And that's it. Double perfected strike turn is the finisher. Demon form is tempting, but I think it's not quite good enough. I think 1 headbutt accentuates any deck. We're going to a shop right after this, so yeah, let's go for it. Molten Egg. Very, very good if we get more perfected strikes. Or any strikes, like Twin Strike will be better as a result. So we remove the curse. Looking good. I don't think we need anything else. I don't think we need anything else yet. You might say, and let me think about it. Can we even afford it? I was going to say maybe evolve so we could play Wild Strike, but it's a lot of energy just to enable 1 card. I'm still waiting for the Dream turn 1, where we get both perfected strikes. It's not enough to kill any enemy, but it would be sweet. 2 damage is nothing. 3. Okay, well, headbutt for 0 is fine. I'm like, bash, Wild Strike, does it kill you? Perfected Wild Strike does kill. Lovely. Body Slam for 0 is always tempting. I know Searing Blow works if you build the deck around it. I've never done so, or at least had the opportunity to do so. You know what? We might have been better off Perfected Headbutt Perfected there. But I will still do pretty much the same. I think we just start working. We can kill this guy with a Fire Potion next turn, and I think be in an okay spot. Yeah, are we weak? We are weakened. 23. Would you look at that? Okay, so far so good. So you got me thinking that we're in a pretty good spot here. You know what the most amazing thing about the deck so far is? Is that, I'm just gonna... Oh, we had 1 more energy, you idiot. Well, this is unfortunate. We play 3 attacks, so we can get 4 block at least. And it might kill, actually. It's totally gonna kill. I have no need to be nervous. The number one thing about this deck right now, I will take a second Wild Strike, even though it's a little dicey, I think, is that I haven't even thought about Velvet Choker yet. I think we gotta be fast. Yeah, it was a bad play. I'm gonna leave you alive and bring back, maybe a Wild Strike, unfortunately. We haven't even thought about Velvet Choker. So, you know, we want to pay attention for the future, but for now, not that big of a deal. I think I accept my earlier mistakes, and I'll block 6 with Orichalcum. Now, Whirlwind for its 24 damage. I think we'll just obviously do that. I mean, we should be in a good spot now. We basically need to draw a Perfected Strike, and we kill this guy. Oh, this is looking alright. I don't need Fairy in a bottle for now. I'll take a Flex. It's debatable. We have such a thin deck. I'm loath to, like, make it more dangerous. I will absolutely take an Offering, and I think that's all we need. Losing that extra HP bothers me little for the chance to have extra energy. Draw. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Draw another Perfected Strike or something like that. We just have to be careful about when we play it. It's not an always play if it shows up late, I guess. Are we going to block? Yes. But is it worth playing a Shrug? Something like Perfected Strike for 2, and then this would be 18 damage. It would kill you. Hear me out. Because I really want to hit you with that. But Perfected, it'll come around. We didn't need to play it for 5. We could have played a regular strike on top of it, but that's still pretty good. Now, he's doing 30 damage. That's more than I'd like to take. We'll Shrug. Offer. Flex, absolutely. Shrug. 4 energy left. What would you do? I accept the 14 damage that we're about to take. Let's heal up a little bit. I'm going to bash Perfected, and I think we're at, first off, Velvet Choker, so we got to be careful. You don't necessarily benefit from as many offerings as you might be thinking. This is totally fine. Just kill him next turn. You got a lot of benefit out of the regen. You got a decent benefit out of the regen potion. Dude, if we're coming hot on elites like this, probably would have changed my phrasing for that in the future, but you know, what can I say? It seems pretty good. And a Pommel Strike is another strike that's not a wild strike. So as far as I'm concerned, like, finally, we have something that's, like, exclusively, it's only good when we play it, as opposed to some of the stuff we've had prior to that, which I think is debatable. Now, I think we just go for broke. Velvet Choker. But that's, I mean, the last play was irrelevant, so. We will offering, but remember, you can only play 6. So we definitely want to get that out there. We got 4 left. Two left. That's fine. We're taking none, and we brought back Perfected Strike for next turn. So we got him. Yeah, dude. Okay. As long as we're paying close attention to Velvet Choker, this can work. I will take a Twin Strike. Now, I would like to not take too many strikes, as weird as it sounds, because I want to make sure we still... And I should have probably played some Shrugs first, but I want to make sure we... You know what? Let's do it like that. I want to make sure we don't put way too many attacks versus defense in the deck. So Shrug. We got to get to 18. We'd like to get to 18 block. We're not going to. Yeah, we should have struck. It would have given us 1 less block. Beautiful. Dude, this is looking okay. I don't think we need him. I don't think we need him. You know the blocks I like. There's like 1 block. That's the only block I care about. Give me Shrug it off. Anything else... trashed here. I don't want it. We're going to start with a Battle Trance this time because there's no reason for a Shrug. So we can play 4 more cards. 1, a 2, 3. I think we'll bring back a Twin Strike. 4. Still pretty good. Was playing Flex better than playing 1 more attack? I hope so. This time, I am going to pop this. Just so we can ice this guy. So we had 3 more cards left. I know we're going to have to deal with the effects of these wounds. Would have liked to have played the Perfected, but I think as long as we only use the Wild Strikes when it's most appropriate, we're totally fine. And you know, I guess we'd rather, to be honest with you, have Orichalcum than 4 energy or 4 block from Ornamental Fans, so doesn't bother me. Now, that's a turn that will work just fine with Velvet Choker. As will this one. I guess we should have pommeled first. Yeah. At this point, I'm like, I don't care. Go ahead and hit me. You're probably dead next turn. Close to it. Headbutt. Perfected. Shrug. That's going to be a classic combo for us, I hope. So I think we did bloat the deck a little bit, so I want to pull it back. We can't afford to deal with an Immolate. Demon Form, maybe. Maybe. We'd really like to draw it turn 1, but... I didn't heal for 10 instead of healing for 6. It might make Burning Blood playable. Or, sorry, Demon Form playable, which is hilarious because we passed it, but... Ha ha ha. Don't you hear me laughing? Ha ha ha. How hilarious. Now, we're on the 3rd floor. With very few complaints, I might add. Headbutt. Perfected Strike comes back. We don't really need to play Perfected Strike on this turn, I guess, but... I think you're doing 6, okay. I'm okay with the bash. I'd like to get our HP back up as well, if possible. So 11 block. Can't hit you. Sorry. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Could apply poison. Can't hit you. Now, these fights can be comical. 11 block. I can hit you. I love it. Now, do I want to give you poison? Just so I never have to see you again? I'm glad I didn't. But just barely. Armaments is almost tempting, but I think we have enough cards upgraded that it doesn't matter. And then all these, they don't add to the archetype right now. So first things first, strikes, yes, 100%, I see Perfected Strike. We take it. We'll take another Shrug as well. Do we want Whetstone? It's very likely to hit 2 attacks. It could hit Wild Strike. Is that even better than hitting an attack? I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Hit Wild Strike. I thought, why not? Okay, 3 Perfected Strikes. I mean, it seems very good. Our odds of drawing one early are fairly high. Like I said, our odds of drawing one early, fairly high. So basically, if I draw a Perfected Strike and then a Wild Strike, which is guaranteed, you're probably dead. Oh no, because I took back Battle Trance. Now I'm choosing not to play Offering, which is a little spooky. Or not to play it for, No! There we go. Not to play it for card draw, but for energy instead. I don't mind using the potion like that. We got another one back anyway. Ghostly Armor is kind of tempting, but I don't think we need it. Okay, I mean, I'm kind of adhering to the classic, if it ain't broke, don't fix it right now. My perspective is that we have a deck that seems to be working really nicely. Now, we can't play more than 6 cards. We already played one of our 0-cost cards. I don't think we need to go any further than that. I think you'd rather just hit him pretty good. Offering can wait. 30 damage. Well, just gonna do it like that. This is the right turn to put up some block. It's the frailty, honestly. So Headbutt, perfected. Shrug, perfected. Whirlwind was an extra 4 block that we could have played but didn't need to. If we had Shuriken, sure, it can. So Flex Pommel, or Flex Perfected. Perfected is tempting. Instead, though, I want to try to block if possible. So I think I'm going to Perfected Headbutt. Ooh, there we go. And we should have played Flex, but I think because of Velvet Choker, I'm a little bit spooked about playing Flex, which is possibly overkill. Still, I mean, if that fight went badly, you know, if only all my fights could go this badly in Ascension mode. We're 10 HP down from where we started. I'm going to choose not to take another Wild Strike. You know what? I'll give you 53 gold. That's pretty cheap for a relic of any sort. I think if I saw that in the shop, I would be like, yeah, dude, 53 gold. It's crazy. Good first turn. I didn't even look at the boss. It's Time Lord, right? Well, I have no complaints. This is basically like... It should be the easiest boss for my particular setup. You know, we might as well play 3 attacks. It pains me. We can't... Oh, 2 more attacks. It pains me because we're adding a wound into our draw pile for nothing. But it's not for nothing. It's for 4 block. Okay. And I'm going to use regen. Because we have a campfire. Yeah. If I could upgrade, I would always rather upgrade. 45 damage. You definitely want to play Offering to try to get more blocks. We can only play 1 more card. Dude, that went pretty well. So we're going to take 15. But that could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, that's totally fine. Blood Vial. Not really what I'm looking for. That's okay. We don't even have that much to smith anymore, but dude, if you're going to give me extra block, I'm going to take it. And we can see, like, you can really feel the fights getting harder as you get up here. You can tell this run is great, by the way, because we've made a decent amount of mistakes. And yet, here we are. I'm going to let you... Well, maybe I should... The thing is, I can't ice you in 1 attack. We can only play 2 more cards. It's like, I guess I'm going to let you hit me for 6. And I'm going to hit your boss for that. And I'm not playing Offering because of Velvet Choker. Just got to always be aware of Velvet Choker so you don't... The worst thing that could happen is you get caught unaware there. So you got to go. You don't really have to go. It's pretty bad, though. 17 plus 9. 26 damage taken. Yeah, I mean, obviously you would prefer if that were not what happened there. So we have 14, 29 damage. Which we could make 41 and then poison you. Let's see if this works. Just in case, I guess. Wow, my math was terribly off. Obviously, we should have just attacked you. And this is we're in a, kind of the Northernlion zone right now. We're making mistakes because we think we're more clever than we should be. So just slow your roll. You've got to fight another elite, which is highly unfortunate. I will leave this fight. We'll go to town on this guy. Okay. Battle Trance. Definitely a bash. Shrug. We got 2 energy left. We're taking no damage. Perfected Strike. That's an 89 damage Perfected Strike. I'm waiting for his debuff turns. That's when he's really going to eat it. Okay, so we'll shrug. Well, we should headbutt, bring back Perfected, shrug, and then you can play either Perfected. We're going to take a little bit of damage. We're going to hit him for another 82. And we're going to put another 4 damage. So we're not taking any damage at all, actually. Alright, his debuff turn. Gotta love it. Flex for free. Strike. Twin Strike. Perfected Strike. Don't get too confident, but it'd be a great fight to take 0 on. That'll be 3. And that mitigates a lot of our benefit, unfortunately, but play 2 more attacks. And then we get the block. He's doing no damage. Hit him again. Okay. So far, so good. 40 damage. Well, our turn plays itself. Unless, are we going to die? Well, what can we do about it? There's nothing we can do about the dying here. Flex. We're going to die. That is so painful. I hate it. Oh, fairy in a bottle. Get me out of here. I forgot we had fairy in a bottle. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Rest. We've been saved by a potion. There's no shame in that. Take a strike, dude. I don't care if it makes the other perfected strikes worse. We need them. Probably. I mean, the shrugs are so valuable. You're doing 16 damage. If we could do like a shrug and then 3 attacks, I'd feel pretty good. Whirlwind. It's 30-something damage to everybody. It's pretty good. You know, I kind of... Let's just take none and do 27 damage to everybody. Which is actually more because the boot did better on the block on the first turn. Alright, you guys are doing like a lot of damage, huh? It's pretty cool. I think we just bring back Whirlwind. We're taking 15. All things considered, I am thanking my lucky stars. I will take an Infernal Blade. I like that card. Alright, rest. We got 67. I'm hoping, but I'm not necessarily convinced. I don't think you play Offering here. I think if you could block as much as possible. We got 3 more cards. I think the smart money is 1, 2, 3, bring back Perfected. And we're really hoping on his turn, he just says, hey, buddy, I'm not attacking. He didn't say that. He didn't say that at all. I don't think there's a better play than that. We take 18 damage, but the block was very bad. So we want to play 4 cards. Turns out that's very easy. He's doing 45 damage. Well, again, if we play 1 block, that's worse than playing none. So instead, we could get 4 block, but that would take away 2. So with Orichalcum, you just kind of rely on that to happen. Okay, 30. So we really need to survive this one. We're dead. We have to play Offering. It'll put us on 1 HP, but I mean, it's an easy choice. There's no other option. So we're on 30. We can only play 1 more card. Now, next turn, he's going to buff. This is going to sound crazy. It'd be real nice to kill him, if possible, on this turn. That does not look like it's going to happen. So the best case for us is we play 4 cards. And what do we want to bring back? Oh my god. I mean, I guess we bring back a Perfected Strike, but like... What's your dream there? My dream is he doesn't attack. He chose to attack. We will be killed. So close. Look at this. This is what separated us from a victory there. But that run felt a lot better, you gotta admit. 866. We've been losing so much that feels like a win. Now, if I played a little better on the fights immediately in advance of that guy, would we have killed him? We might have had a better chance. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. We'll do a silent run next. Morale is actually a little higher here now. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!